रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम, तुलसी गंगा शालिग्राम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। Namaskar. On the occasion of Ram Navami, I want to talk about Ram Nama and my understanding of Rama. So I don't have any special qualification to talk about Sri Rama. I am just an ordinary person and I want to share my own experiences. Yeah. So while growing up, I was not a very religious person, so I didn't know enough. Yet one thing which gave me early impressions was the Ayodhya movement. So like I was amazed at the sacrifices of the people and the participation from each and every section of society, all castes and all geographies. Like I used to see these images of people from South India carrying a brick on their heads and walking to Ayodhya to offer the brick for the temple, and that used to really move me. Yeah. And as I grew up, I was also struck with awe at the valor of Sri Rama. That image of Sri Rama standing before the ocean, about to evaporate the ocean with his arrows. That really was such deep awe that filled you. So even in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, "Among the weapon bearers, I am Rama." So he is standing before an army of such great warriors. There is Bhishma, there is Drona, there is Karna, and of course there is Arjuna himself. Yet he says, "Among the Kshatriyas, I am Rama." He is the supreme warrior. And moving along, I was also moved by his equanimity. Like he had such a challenging life. So, right from his childhood, he was fighting demons, and later he had Vanvas. His father died, and his own wife was abducted with no recourse to know where she is. Yet he was always in his composure. So the equanimity of Sri Rama, that is something that is an example to all of us. One episode that really moved me was when Ravana is dying and Sri Rama sends Lakshmana to him to get knowledge from him and give him Antim Sanskar. And Lakshmana is like, "Why do you want to treat with such an evil person?" And Sri Rama says, "There is no enmity after death." That really used to move me. And only recently I have been discovering about the power of the Nama itself. There is this concept which is difficult to wrap our heads around. Sadhguru talks about it, that it is the sound that is the ultimate reality. And even our Sikh gurus say the Nama is the reality and everything else is downstream from it. And recently, from many sources, I have been hearing about the Mahima of the Nama itself. So that motivated me to make this video. So there is this shloka. Sri Shivaji is talking to Parvati. He says, "Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasra Nama Tatatulyam Ram Name Varanane." So just the name of Rama itself is equal to the 1,000 names in Vishnu Sahasranama. It has such power. Kabir talks about like Ram Nama bin hoye na mukti. So Kabir was Nirakar saint. He did not believe in the form, yet he believed in the name of Sri Rama and its power to free us. Recently, my friend who is from Tamil Nadu, we were talking about Ramayana, and when the topic of Kamban came up, I knew that he had composed the Ramayana in Tamil, but I did not know the story. So he told me Kamban used to be a dacoit, and then a rishi came to him, and he asked him to pronounce the Ram Nama itself, and that will lead him to salvation. But Kamban was not able to pronounce Rama, so the rishi told him, say Marama. Maram is a tree, so just say Maram, Ram, 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 Ram. And Kamban did that, and steadily he was realized. So, as an act of devotion, he composed the Tamil Ramayana. Recently, I came across a video of Dushyant Sridhar. So Dushyant Sridhar started this series on the Ramayana at the time of Ram Mandir consecration, and it says, "Have you heard of the ocean? Have you heard of the river called Ramayana, which leads us to the ocean called Rama?" So Rama itself is the ocean. Even our Sikh gurus talk about. Sikh gurus are the jewels of Sanatan Dharma, and I really revere them. Recently, I found this sloka by Guru Tegh Bahadur. Ram naam ur main gahiyo, Ram naam ur main gahiyo, जाके सम नहीं कोय, जिह सिमरत संकट मिटे, दरस तुहारो होय, दरस तुहारो होय. I am immersed in the name of Rama, and there is no equal to that name. And by chanting that name, all the difficulties are removed. And the Lord Himself is realized to us. So, how are the difficulties removed? There is a parallel passage. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man Haran Bhav Bhaya Darunam. It is by Goswami Tulsidas. So, Shri Ram is the entire cosmos. Right? So whatever difficulties we are having in our lives, whatever circumstances which come up in our life, once we realize Rama, when we take the name, and when that takes us to the entirety of the cosmos and our consciousness, which cannot be increased or decreased by circumstances of life, that is what removes the difficulties. So, Jai Simrat Sankat Mite. However difficult circumstances you are in, emotionally, mentally, physically even, once you recall the Nama and your consciousness, He resides in you, then you realize that there can be no difficulties to the consciousness. It cannot be increased or decreased. It is divine. Rishi Chavan says, Ram Nama is the the essence of the four Vedas. Like the entire work of Vedas, which was passed down through generations, the immensity of it can all be contained in the name of Sri Rama. राम नाम के साबुन से जो मन का मैल छुड़ाएगा, निर्मल मन के दर्पण में वह राम का दर्शन पाएगा. So when you use the soap of Ram Naam to cleanse your mind, and then you will get the darshan of Rama within yourself. This is what this bhajan says, like Hari Nama is the path, and Hari Nam is the destination. The sound itself, if we take the sound, we will eventually be able to merge in the sound. And recently I found this composition called Nama Ramayana. It is said to be by Sri Lakshmana Acharya, and it is just so beautiful. The entire Ramayana is condensed in a few verses, which, and by taking up the name of the Lord in that episode, that the entire episode is recounted. And the chorus of it is just, it's sublime. Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram, Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram, Ram Ram Jaya Raja Ram, Ram Ram Jaya Sita Ram. MS Subbalakshmi Amma sang this in a version on YouTube, and I request you all to go and check it out. So there are two other qualities of the Lord I want to talk about. Sri Rama is Achyuta. He never leaves you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, like whatever tendencies we get in our body, in our mind, yet the consciousness which we carry, like the part of us which has no blemishes, which is joyful by its nature, the Sachidananda Rupa, that is Rama, and he's always with us. Whatever emotional, mental thing we are going through, whatever tendencies, what thoughts we have formed and accumulated, but the life itself that is powering it, that is Sri Rama. And if we revert back to that, and we realize he's always with us, like it is we who leave him sometimes through our little games, yet he never leaves us. So Sri Rama is Achyuta. Another quality is Sri Rama is Patit Pavana. No matter how low you are feeling, or how, if you are having doubts about your self-worth, or if you are feeling wretched, just remember, he is Patit Pavana. No, Patit Pavana means if you have fallen down, he will lift you up. So no matter where you are, so Sri Ram is Patit Pavana. Just chant his name and keep chanting it, and he will lift you. When I was a child, one of the impressions I remember, I used to wonder why people have God's name. Like, people aren't gods, then why do they carry names like Shankara, Rama, Krishna? And my mother talked about this. She said ki if at the time of death you take your own name in the like, people, they hope that if you take your own name, there is some chance that that itself will take you across. So on the occasion of Ram Navami, I wish Rama comes in all of your life and you realize it. And I want to make a special mention of Maithili Thakur. Her bhajans have recently really helped me connect with Sri Rama. There is one very beautiful bhajan. It's about Shabari, who used to live in the forest, and Sri Rama came to her and she offered him bears. She had nothing else to offer, and they say sabse unchi prem sagai. So love is the highest form of connection you can make, beyond all rituals, beyond all knowledge. Love is how you connect to the Lord. So it goes, Rama Rama ratte ratte बीती रे उमरिया, Rama Rama ratte ratte बीती रे उमरिया, रघुकुल नंदन कब आओगे, रघुकुल नंदन कब आओगे, भिलन की डगरिया, रामा रामा रटते रटते बीती रे उमरिया. So this one talks about the longing of Shabari, and there is another bhajan which talks about the hope of Shabari. मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज जाग जाएंगे राम, राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज जाग जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी के बाग आज जाग जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। Our झोपड़ी, our body and ourself. I hope Sri Rama enters all of us. Jai Sri Ram. Sri Ram Jai.